Hey everyone, I'm bringing you guys OST finals. This is game one between Lopunny Kicks and Craing. Both have had pretty interesting roads to get here, and both have now made the finals. For Ben, this is his third final of an individual tournament, which is pretty cool. Not many other people can say that. Really, only a handful actually. So, all of the props in the world to him, of course, for his success. And on the other side, Lopunny Kicks. This is his first individual final. He has made OLT before. But this is his furthest run ever into an individual tournament. It's a bit of uncharted territory for him. But yeah, Lopunny Kicks is a bit of a newer player. He had success in World Cup and then a lot more success in Snake and even an okay SPL, I believe, as well. Kind of all over the place. But Craing, on the other hand, has been one of the better players for a number of years now. He's known for a very interesting style, unorthodox. His teams are very fitting of his views of the metagame, but his views of the metagame are very different than a normal person. So you're going to see a lot of different Pokemon or maybe even stats from him, which he's exhibited quite nicely in previous rounds. Then gets to his second OST finals. The first one he lost, unfortunately, to ABR. He also lost to Smog Tour finals to Pasho, but he's back, and we're going to be seeing him using a pretty balanced team with a Rio Nicholas, Mega Venusaur, Hydreigon, Tapu Koko, Skarmory, and Heatran. On the other side, we're going to see Lopunny Kicks with more of a bulky offensive team, and it's going to be a great start for Lopunny Kicks. He's going to get a Mega off as his guard jump, fire off a Fire Blast into the Skarmory. It is going to critical hit, bring it down to Sturdy. It might have brought it down either way if it was physical defensive. Special defensive, I'd probably done like 60 to 75, 60 to 70 rather. I was going to say 65, 70, but maybe a bit less. I don't know. And anyway, I don't have a spread yet. Bad insult to injury for Craing. He's going to miss Toxic, which is really bad looking at his team. So it's a great start for Lopunny Kicks. He's going to Draco Meteor just to finish this off. Trying to perhaps catch a switch into the Venusaur. I don't know, probably the Hydreigon. Trying the wall. Yeah, Fire Blast. Also could have been just to get rid of Nicholas. Anyway, so an immediate 6-5 lead for Lopunny Kicks. Sorry, just getting water. But anyway, just looking at his team since we didn't get through it before. The remaining Pokemon are Jirachi, Weavile, Magearna, Zapdos, and Tangrowth. Now, Hydreigon is a follow-up for Bengay, which is fine. Lopunny Kicks could stay in here. Wouldn't be a horrible play, but I don't see I don't see a Dragon move coming out here. I see him going for like Dark Pulse, switching out to Tran, because the likely pivot is Magearna. But I mean, a lot depends. Given Lopunny Kicks' position, I think it's fine to safely pivot. He also doesn't really need to zap those health at all. So if he wants to kind of play nice, he could live 2 non-spec Star Pulses and eat a Draco if it has it, and also get like the Earth Power or cover like a double mid-round. So Zapdos mid-round is not out of the question either, I would say. Probably Rocky Helmet Tangrowth, so there's no way he goes that. Weavile is too risky. Staying in again wouldn't be a horrible play, but you're risking something unnecessarily. Just banking on him like first thing. I don't think that given that first start, he needs to risk this. Look at the match from here. If Heatran is kept in check, and that's why I think preserving this would be nice, because it's really the only thing that checks Heatran. That's like the only thing you need Garchomp for at this point. But yeah, I mean, if Heatran's kept in check, and again, that's why I would switch specifically, because if you don't, then you're bad. He goes Tangrowth. Does that mean it's AV? He's going to take 8, so I guess so. Okay, interesting enough. Good play there from Lopunny Kicks. Earth Power was smart from Craing, trying to hit the Magearna. Not like if this is the Roost variant, Tangrowth to do much to it besides maybe Hidden Power Ice for 35-40 or knock off if it's not Z, if it's Metronome. Maybe it's Sludge Bomb Poison if it has that. But anyway, a nice double there from Lopunny Kicks into Weavile, getting that in safely over. The Venusaur upon Mega Evolution could potentially check it regardless due to Thick Fat. We'll have to wait and see. He's going to go for a Swords Dance, however. And Hidden Power Fire is going to be just short of a 2 KO. So, this means that it's probably the Z user on this team. And it means that it's probably, knowing Lopunny Kicks is probably Shuka Berry on the Magearna because it's not physically defensive on the Tangrowth. And he also loves berries. It could also be leftovers split, though, but I don't know how likely that is. And this team comes, he really just needs a Dark Resist. So I think it's probably Shuka Berry. Could be a Pinch Berry as well. I think it's some sort of berry. And then probably Scarfrashi for Healing Wish. Because Healing Wish makes sense with this Weavile and the Chomp, I would say. Anyway, it looks like Lopunny Kicks timer is on the 120, so he's definitely thinking this through. But whatchamacallit, I would say that the position of Craing is most definitely favorable, and then unfavorable now. Seeing as there's a Z likely coming out here. He's got to figure out one Z. Looking at his team, the only thing that could really kill Pax is currently guard jump, so maybe it's Z dig. It could also be like Night Slash Z, double knock, knock plus Night Slash with Icicle Crash. I've seen that before. I've seen knock, although the power on is pretty low. So just more water. I have a splitting headache right now, so narrating this is a bit of a challenge. I actually joined you for Black White Cup. We could be playing right now. But nah, I told him I'd prefer tomorrow. It's just my head has been killing me, so thanks to him for that. Kind of lets me talk this out and get a bit of a feel for how I'm feeling before going to Smog Tour, because trying to clinch playoffs. I'm at 32 already, so that's good. But yeah, anyway, going back into the game itself. Sludge Bomb plus Poison actually could kill this. So I don't think another Swords Dance is advisable. I think that just going for an attack here, probably an Ice move, honestly, would be fine. If it's Ice Shard, that's the only Ice move. I don't think that's playing on. I think it's probably like Knock plus Crash, and then either Dig with Z or Ice Shard, and then Z is seen on one of the stabs, probably Ice. So we'll wait and see. I think Ben gets plays probably to stay in and hope he lives whatever gets thrown at him. I think he will. Parched headache, deal. And he's gonna go to Hydreigon on the Icicle Crash. Gonna dodge it. I don't think this is a Scarf Hydreigon though. So let's wait and see. He's gonna go with the Tran on the follow-up Crash. Okay. If this is Dig, then there's going to be a lot of LOLs in the chat in about 30 seconds, I would say. But +2 knock shouldn't kill it from here. Lopunny King's taking his time. It could be because he doesn't have Dig and he's trying to think of what to do, or it could be that he's trying to condition his opponent into staying in, which in my opinion is fine. He's going to go to Hydreigon on the Z. Holy shit! Wow, what a play! What a play! Oh my lord, Ben Gay with a really, really good play there, getting him in on the Tectonic Rage. Quite the foresight there. I've got to say that was impressive from Ben there. He's still in a hole though, because once you get another Icicle Cross on Tran, it might be a knockoff range. And also, this has Dig, so that's instant problem right there. Like, I'm not sure what his way out is now. So yeah, the Hydreigon's still going to die. Now you at least can get Tapu Koko into Revenge Kill it for sure, but Tapu Koko is hard countered pretty much by Tangrowth, so that's unfortunate. I imagine Tangrowth is a play, and he's going to do just that, and it's going to reveal U-turn. That's just 29%. Not too surprising there, I'd say. Seeing as it's not Rocky Helmet. I imagine that the play now for the Craing side would be to get the Mega Venusaur in or the Reuniclus in. I don't think you go Heatran for a number of reasons. First and foremost, it's leftover, so I can't even kill this with Magma Storm. It's not Z. Then, out on that rocks just aren't of vital importance at this point. I mean, sure, they'd help with Zapdos and Weavile, but you kind of have to figure out a way to win the game. And Reuniclus getting in safely here is nice. The main issue is that if it's swap on the Magearna, or if it's just mono attacking and it's not Rocky Helmet, then Weavile just set up on it all day. He's going to go to Jirachi. Jirachi very well could be Trick. It could be just be Scarf trying to flinch it down. Could be like a Body Slam variant. It's going to be T-Wave. It's going to miss. T-Wave on the recover. Recover? Why would you recover? I don't think I understand that at all. Yeah, recover makes no sense at all. Because and he's going to go to Chomp here on a Thunder. Wow, what are these plays? Everyone's calling the text, man. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. Now he's gonna go to this, and he stalled out the electric train, which is good. Sunday now is not a 2-hit kill probably. He's probably gonna go for the U-turn here, trying to lure in maybe the Tran and the T-Wave. U-turn and the Chomp would be really good. I mean, it kind of catches all, because if he stays in, he's probably Thundering too. However, the fact that there's Thunder Wave and it's not leftovers probably means it's Scarf Thunder Wave, which makes sense if you want to try and win Tower against Volk. or paralyze a couple other things. Wait, see here. Lopunny kicks us down to 60 seconds, which is of note. His timer usually is a bit higher than most, so. Craing is also at 90. His timer is usually low, though. He's going to get that Thunder Wave off, and that insult injury is going to get a full paralysis, which puts Craing in a bit of a corner once more. Zapdos on the combine, pardon? I mean, I guess that was his throwaway to get Jirachi back in, which is fine. And I assume now we just see him spam Iron Head. He could U-turn, predicting the Tran, but I think you just start off Iron Heading, yeah. His Rocky Helmet, oh shit. And now he's going to forfeit the field, likely letting rocks up here as the Chomp comes in. Tran, oh, it's going to be Toxic. Okay. That's pretty big here, actually. That was better than rocks. I mean, this Earthquake is very free. Wait, why would you rocks? Wait, you probably predicted Bino. I don't know. I mean, you stay in an attack here for sure. Because you get a full paralysis, then you win the game. I'm trying to figure out what the gear set is. It's probably like Shukaberry Shift Gear. This Reuniclus is definitely posing as a legitimate weak condition at this point, I would say. However, it's still potentially kept in check. The thing is that, given that it's Rocky Helmet, this Jirachi is on an insane timer now. I almost don't even U-turn there. Yeah, I almost would have just went hard Tango. Oh, no. This is a smart maneuver from Lopunny Kicks because he's got knockoff. Yes, very good. I didn't think that through quickly. So now, while on one hand you do forfeit 2 free turns, A, getting this in and B, knocking off. Actually, kind of 3. On the other hand, if you knock this off, that's huge because then you could Iron Head pretty freely, thus making it insanely favorable for you. So yeah, I think that Lopunny Kicks is still in a favorable position at this point. Assuming this is knockoff, which pretty much all of the AV variants are, Giga Drain knockoff are staples. I mean, you're going to see Earthquake more often than not, and Hidden Power of Ice or Fire. Usually Ice, but Fire is more common now that Zygarde's banned. And I mean, then you'll sometimes see Sludge Bomb. Focus Blast isn't totally out of the woodworks either. A full process here would really suck for Ben, though. He's going to at least get the recover off. Okay, so he's up to 88%. Yeah, and he predicted him to predict the Jirachi, and he thundered there. So that knockoff there did nice damage, 21. Tripping down to 48. You're going to get another recover off. Okay. I think at this point, it's kind of awkward. What health is the weave? I wouldn't go hard Weavile. It does probably live with Thunder. It probably does like 45, 50. But it's not really worth it at this point, I would say. Ben's timer's at 90. I'd imagine that Lopunny's is a bit higher. He's going to go for another knockoff here, which is fine. Ben correctly setting up another Combine to at least try and initiate an offensive threat. He's going to get the Jirachi on a full paralysis. Oh, boy. I think you U-turn here. I think you U-turn and you go Weavile. Yeah. And he's going to do just that on recover. +2 might kill, though. He's going to crash for 28, flinch. The odds are in his favor of Thunder not hitting it at that point pretty heavily, I would say. You have A, mischance, B, no, let me do it the other way around. You've got A, flinch chance, B, paralysis chance, C, mischance. Knockoff, oh, and the game's pretty much over now. Yeah, no. Lopunny Kicks is driving on my bad, but the odds were not pretty decent for him, I'd say. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to click that. My bad. Anyway, it looks pretty good for the Lopunny Kick side. I imagine he goes for an Ice Crash. Actually, didn't want to risk missing. That's fine. It reveals it's Coco Z. Giving U-turn damage, if it has attack investment and a Swirl Easy Wild Charge, otherwise it's probably just a Thunderbolt. Went to Magearna on a Roost. Okay. Not sure why Tangrowth wasn't the play. There we go. I'm thinking that might be Z Wild Charge. Okay. Anyway, the Magearna looks insanely useless in this matchup between Mega Venusaur and Heatran, as well as if it's not a Combine variant, then Reuniclus just sits on it all day, seeing as it's not clear. Hidden Power Fire is going to do 33, so it's definitely not AV or even special defensive, and there's no leftovers revealed. Wondering maybe if it's like Combine Juka. I don't know. He's going to go out to the Zapdos on the leech. Okay, I'm not really sure what the plan is, quite frankly. Can this win? Does it have Sludge Bomb first and foremost? Because it's already revealed essentially three. It's with Leech Seed, Hidden Power Fire, and it has to have Synthesis. Oh, a very nice play there from Craing, getting the Tran in on the Jirachi that's trying to scout for the Sludge Bomb, and he's going to have to forcibly let rocks up now, which can potentially be quite the hindrance to his plans in this situation. We're going to see a Protect here on the obvious Earthquake. Earthquake hits everything, so I say that's worthwhile. Now, Reuniclus dies, of course, from that range. Venu's at 100, though. Does Vino live Earthquake after Rocks and then Draco after that? I don't know. But he's going to fight off the Reuniclus, so it becomes a non-issue pretty quickly. And the Coco comes in here, likely showing that it lacks, that it has HP Ice, or it's at least trying to bait that. He's probably going to go for U-turn here, though, if I had to guess. Yeah, no, he's going to go for that, and he's going to get the Venu back in. Another thing to keep in mind is that Venusaur only has so much PP from Synthesis. So it also is going to have to bank on Leech Seeds, and that could potentially get annoying in the long haul, especially if it's the last poke alive. So wait and see. I imagine if you're the Venusaur, you retreat here. He's going to do just that. He's going to retreat on Hidden Power Fire, likely showing that he does not have Sludge Bomb, unless he's trying to condition him into thinking otherwise, which is a fair play, I'd say. Zapdos comes in on Hidden Power Fire. Going to go for Discharge. I don't like that. I would have roosted. Because now this Dram's kind of annoying. He's going to go for a follow-up Discharge, doing 19. Plume there, 33. No burn. And pressure, leftovers, both sides. Anyway, in the chat, Kingler just said, "Oh my God, it did 19 in terrain," but Kingler is a complete idiot. Terrain does not boost flying types. I am not. I'm at a loss for words as to why Kingler is allowed to be a person at this point. He's an idiot. But anyway, getting back into the game itself, the toxic there from Krang is smart. He's kind of just whittling down the Zapdos. It seems like Lopunny kicks is either fine letting it go or fine letting it get weakened. He does probably a Healing Wish on that Jirachi, so Toko comes in here and takes 25 from Discharge, likely revealing that it doesn't really have any bulk. Not that many of them do anymore. 23 there, yep. Okay. And Zapdos goes down, and now Jirachi comes in. I don't know about that, buddy. I really, really don't know about that. Unless you want to directly Heal Wish in the Chomp, I would not go for flinches here. Healing Wish in the Chomp isn't bad, but it forces you to take a potential HPS that he kind of showed earlier. And then I don't know how you beat Venu without this plus that. It's kind of awkward. Venu is really the main problem for the Crank side, seeing as Lopunny Kicks doesn't have, say, like Pain Split or Calm Minds on the Magearna. So the Magearna is hard-walled, so that's one Pokemon hard-walled. The Tangrowth is hard-walled, that's two. Zapdos can't really do much, it's three. He's going to go for the Z on... I don't like that Z at all. Anyway, the Chomp does get Healing Wish, so that's the only way in which you justify going to that. So that's his game plan. He's saying that he's okay letting this take the HPS here, which will probably do about 60 to 70%. I'm going to go with like 65. Anyway, the wasted Z there is a pretty moot point. It wasn't really going to be too big anyway. It just kills the Magearna, which the other two things hard counter anyway, so... I'm pretty sure a crit HPS would kill, especially if this is minus special defense, which would make some sense. But no, it's going to do 60, and Earthquake, of course, is going to take that out. All right, so now the Venusaur comes on in. Chomp's at 34. Do you Draco here, or would you Earthquake here? This is kind of a sticky situation. You could also go Tangrowth and just try to stall out as much PP as you could from recovery by periodically also going to the oh, he's gonna go for an Earthquake, and the Earthquake does 34. So that's another recovery wasted. That's oh, it's only the first one. Okay, this looks hard for Lopunny Kicks, honestly. Um, I think if you're punting, you just Earthquake here again. Unless that is Painful Gear. If that's Painful Gear, that's gonna help a lot. Especially because Hidden Power Fire does not really out damage Regenerator on Tangrowth, really. So that would help. Kind of loop it. If that makes sense. He's gonna do Earthquake for 35 and a Leech. Okay, so that brings him up to 68. I think you have to switch for Lopunny Kicks now. What he switches to could reveal some information. Lopunny Kicks timer's at 150. The skin is coming down to the wire. I think that Benegay has a legitimate shot here with the Venusaur, though. It's hard to kill. Magearna is going to come on in here on a recovery move of Synthesis, so that's another one wasted, but he's still at 6, and now he's back to full health. Ice Beam here from the Magearna on a Leech Seed. Okay, so it's probably like Shuka Berry, Bolt Beam. Okay, I guess he's going for the fishing plan. I don't know. Doesn't really have much of an HP Fire switch at this point, so one could argue that keeping that Zapdos alive would have been really nice. Especially if it wasn't toxic, but the counterplay to the Heatran was the Chomp that was crippled. And the Chomp that was crippled was seemingly walled by this Venusaur in the long term, although he did force Synthesis, so I don't think Lopunny Kicks necessarily played it optimally. We'll have to wait and see, though. He could still luck out here. You're going to go for another Ice Beam. No Freeze. HP Fire is going to bring it down. And Venus back up to 70. Ice Beam again. No Freeze. Recovered up, so it's down to like 6 or 5, but I don't think that's really going to matter. Weavile comes in here, sure. But what's he going to do? Do 25% with Icicle Crash? He's going to do 29% with Icicle Crash. He's going to get the flinch. Here goes. This is a bit of a 50-50. If he Swords Dances on a recovery, that's big. But I think that you're not forced yet. I don't know. Does Draco plus Icicle Crash kill? Shit. This might be a 50-50 for the game. Although this Chomp's not poisoned anyone, yeah, never mind. So I don't know what Draco damage is. I don't know what the spread is, so that's pretty big. Fuck. But Lopunny Kicks most definitely needed the luck in this game to even have an outside shot, so. Craing is taking his time, probably calculating out the damage of Draco, of Icicle Crash, and whatnot, which is, in my opinion, a very fair solution here. Doesn't want to choke again, like he has in past finals, so that's fair. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I really have to pee, so I'm hoping the series doesn't like drag on forever. Lopunny Kicks timer is down to 60 seconds. Craing is up at 150. Approaching turn 60 of this fairly drawn out battle, I'd say. He's going to go for the Swords Dance on! Oh, wow! He gets the Swords Dance on the thin recovery. And now he just... Oh my god, he missed! No! Oh my goodness. And he's gonna be able to win. Yeah, with the Venusaur. Yep. And I mean, to be completely and utterly fair to Ben Gay, he 100% deserved that win. He was the better player in this match, and his team did well. So all the credit in the world to him, because it was only luck that got him to that point, that got Lopunny kicks to that point. So well played game by Ben Gay there. A real nail biter though. Close. No doubt about it. Um, Sucks for Lopunny kicks to go down in the first game, especially with the miss, but he got lucky to begin with, and he's played an okay game. Probably one or two mistakes, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us. I'm gonna pause now. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I went to the bathroom between games, but we're back with game two. Does this look like the team West used in the tiebreaker last World Cup? Oh shit! I sorry. Did okay? There we go. Let's go back to turn one though. We've got interesting team. Is that Life Orb? I think it's Life Orb Clefable. Just it doesn't make sense otherwise. All the defensive redundancy from Lopunny kicks. Um, Defensive Soul Stealer, probably CM Megalodios, Toxic Spikes on the packs, if I had to guess. Oh man, there's some steamy one balance from Ben Gay. Okay, it kind of looks like an OS team, honestly. But anyway, early on, there's going to be a burn on the Pharaoh, which is good for the Lopunny kick side, I would say. Toxic Spikes can be lit up. They're trying to just get more chip with forfeiting hazards up. It is dual hazard Ferrothorn, so. Huh. Mew comes in here on the slow bro. It's going to take the one layer of Toxic Spikes, interestingly enough. Rocks are going to be up from the Mew, so it's Rocks Mew, which makes sense. Only the rockers are Clef and Land T. So, is this block? What is everyone? Why is everyone going off otherwise? Oh, Clef. So it takes 31 here. It's going to die to Life Orb, isn't it? No, I switched to Torn, which takes 52. Okay. So he goes to Z net kills. Yeah, that's okay. That was a really stupid play from Lopunny kicks. You got to go back to Pex there. Yeah, no, I have no idea why he would risk that. That's so real. That's so bad. That Clef would have done nice. Ice Beam to the drill. There's 35. No freeze. Lefty is 2. Looks really bad for Lopunny kicks. Oh, he gets to. Oh, and he gets. Oh. But yeah, I felt like that Clef was nice against the core, especially with an electric move. But anyway, we're gonna go out to the Landers on a Toxic. I don't really like how Lopunny's playing these games, unfortunately. Probably gonna need a defog here, but the Pharaoh's gonna just come on in. Yeah, I mean, and how do you even kill the Ferrothorn now without the you just rock on it as it spikes on you? Like, okay. I don't see how Lopunny Kicks wins this game unless the tar is thrown out, pretty much. Rocks and hazards and whatnot are going to be up all game. The Pharaoh's going to live far too long, even if it's not Leech. It's probably Knock, too, so I don't... Oh, it is Leech. Oh, my, even worse. Yeah, this is over. I don't really feel like narrating this, quite frankly. The game is pretty much over. Lopunny Kicks fucked around, and that's just unfortunate. You know what? No, this isn't the West Finals team from Craing. I apologize. This is the team John used. The team one fan. Yeah, there he goes. This John used it. I think Zamrock used it at some point too. John made it, I think, though. Um. Anyway, this is just really unfortunate for Lopunny Kicks. Oh wow. Um. Again, this looks pretty over to me, but we'll have to wait and see. Steam eruption is over half to this, so yeah, it's not looking great. I think this is really going to end pretty quickly. It's the burn. You obviously can't synchronize into the fire type. Okay. I mean, so now this Mew is just on the timer as well. Although shows the PP on that. He's got flamethrower at this 40, so it's fine. Interestingly enough, Ben is gonna just go for the leech here. Yeah, that's fine. Unless he wants to get third layer, that's also fine. Yeah, I mean, it's just impossible to beat this Leash Pharaoh. Plus the other defensive core members and Spin Drill even. I mean, it's over. He upped into that. That was a really stupid play from Ben Gay, but it worked. I mean, it didn't really matter that much. Getting alerted on Discord, so I'm checking that on my phone, honestly. But these are pretty underwhelming finals. The first game was nice, but this game didn't live up to any of the hype whatsoever, unfortunately. Oh, getting a PM too. I'm gonna pause. So just sorry. Sorry, I'm back. So yeah, looking pretty over still. Fuck, stop PMing me. I'm just gonna chill down PM. There. So when asking if Ben wins and everything they do, yeah. So stop PMing me, man. Good night. I don't even know who that is, but okay. Whatever. You know, someone unregistered alt of a guest, it seems. So whatever. Anyway, taunt there to add insult to injury. So he's not even gonna be able to fog here. And this is poisoned and at half. Rocks take up every time. Pharaoh's living forever with Leech. Um, it's just looking real bleak, unfortunately, for Lopunny kicks. Yeah, so Ben is going to get his individual, which is great for him, a big accomplishment. It kind of puts him up there in terms of the all-time ORAS SM ranks, in my opinion. I think he's really mistake prone in battle, but his team style choices and oh my god, he's making all these unnecessary risks. I just dislike his tendency to kind of try and throw things away unnecessarily. Sometimes it costs him, sometimes it doesn't. That's my main issue. But he has the success. He does well pretty much always. You can't really argue with that. His teams are so unique. He's really like no one else. He's got unquestionable talent for the game. He's gonna go down as one of the top handful of SMORS players when it's all said and done. And now he's gonna have that individual to solidify his legacy. So that's great for him. Big congratulations to Ben Gay. He definitely deserving winner, even if not my ideal winner. I'm friends with Lopunny Kicks, so yeah, I mean, but that's okay. At least I could say that I lost to the eventual winner myself, which is cool. Ben lucked me game one, but I mean, it is what it is. I didn't play optimally myself. And then game two, we had Hidden Power flying versus my fucking Mega Heracross, so that sucked. But no, we had a close game one, and he's a good player. I don't think he's amazing, but he's good. And yeah, in this battle of SPL 10 India scooters, it looks like Craing is gonna come out on top 2-0. It's just a slow bleed for Lopunny Kicks now. If it hits like 5:58 or 5:59, I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm trying to join Smug Tour. My headache's a bit better right now, but it's still kind of bad. But I can't play Tour on Sunday, I don't think. So I gotta play tonight. He's gonna go to Torn here. Maybe he doesn't feel he needs Torn. I mean, he really doesn't. That's fine. In which case, that Lander Steel Flavor 4 is also fine. I'm gonna go to Slowbro here on the Leech. Admittedly, this Celestial is a bit awkward to kill, but you can kind of just sit all day with the Slowbro. Assuming it has Slack Off. It's gonna go for Ice Beam. And he gets the freeze. Okay, that helps. Maybe it's just like Assault Vest, bro. I don't know. What is this? He's gonna go to extra here. If this thaws, thought on the flamethrower, and the hazards is staying up, and all of a sudden Ben Gay looks like he might be able to lose. I don't know, man. What's happening here? I've already congratulated him, and he's fucking around. This is bad. This is not a good look for the brand. He's gonna let the tornadoes go and turn for a knock. Okay. Is this Assault Vest Slowbro? No, it has slack. Yeah, what the fuck was this? I think he just sits, right? And eventually he gets a chance to Scald Burn. I mean, it's taking a lot out of him, but it's not like Celestial isn't using PP2. Um, shit, I take it back. Wow. Ben Gay got greedy. If this costs him his individual trophy, he should probably just quit, honestly. This is absurd. I'm at a loss for words at this point. If this goes to game 3, then I will bring it to you guys as I play Smog Tour. You'll get a little bit of both. It'll be fun. My roommate's in the city today, so I've got free range. My room. Probably Slack here. Yeah, I know he scrolls. Okay. Probably a couple times by time to lobby. I really think Lopunny Kicks could have afforded to get a second Toxic Spike earlier. That could have helped a lot. No burn. Oh my god. It's down to 2%. It's gonna go to game 3, guys. This is going game 3. I've congratulated the wrong guy, or I might have congratulated the right guy, but it came too early. Ben Gay conditioned himself in. Wait, why would you risk that? He got it burned. Wait, is this even over? Wait, what? No, but this is gonna die, and I think that at that point, Otel's too far. At that point, Landorus G should be able to win, maybe. Yeah, Landorus G's Earthquake wins. That's it. Okay, so it's fine. No. So yeah, I mean, Celestial is still sitting pretty. It's 5-3. This game's pretty over. So Pharaoh's gonna get a Leaf Seed, sure, but I think that's a little bit too little, a little too late. That was an unnecessary play by Lopunny Kicks, but it really worked, and now the game pretty much ends. Yeah. So game 3 we go. I think this kills. He's gonna Mega. Okay, so it doesn't kill Mega, obviously, but he slacks. Yeah, now he's forced to take like 20 million% each turn since it's not rest, so that's fine. Can't believe I called this. I mean, Ben basically threw this. Oh, yeah, that fits him. So here comes a Mew. I mean, look at the PP. It's only got 8 slack offs. That's fine. She's gonna go for that here. The tower comes in. You just is it Earthquake or Earth Power? If it has either of those, he's gonna click it. Yeah, I'm just talking to East chat on my phone right now, and I'm like, Ben tossed kinda a little bit. Poor guy. Yeah, no, it seems like everyone's in consensus agreement that he just kind of rushed and got floppy around the Celestial, which is really unfortunate. I don't think you can't really afford to do that in this circumstance. Anyway, Crunch isn't even gonna take out the Mew. It did 13, which is kind of pathetic. 12 there. Wow. Avitar is so bulky. Anyway, Lopunny Kicks is just going to go to the Latias now and win the game, I believe. Ice Beam Freeze. It froze, didn't it? I'm looking at the chat, and it definitely... Yup, it froze. It fucking froze. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? And it stayed frozen. Honestly, slacked. Are you kidding me? And it thaws. Oh my... Why did I go for CM? Looking recover. Okay, it didn't crit. It's fine. Slack off here. Lopunny Kicks saying my heart. I think you just stored power here. You please stored power. No, it actually probably doesn't. You know what? I think stored power is fine though, because it kind of checkmates him. Once he freezes. That's fine. Now I think the second combine makes sword power do enough to where you pressure its PP out. He's gonna go for see that's 50. So they probably could have done it before and it would have been fine. But this might have increased odds. Their game's over. Yeah. So it's gonna be 1-1. We're going to game 3. So that's really cool. I'm gonna pause until game 3 now. Here we go. Game 3 of official Smogon Tour Finals. And of course, the player of Team US West is using screens. And it's got Dazzling Gleam Coco? What? What? Is that a lead Specs Coco on screens? Oh, my head hurts in many different ways right now. I don't feel like describing them, but just know that it hurts a lot. Holy fuck. I'm going to open Tor on my phone. This is going to go for a while. Past 6, probably. Fucking tell me. I don't know why that was Dazzling Gleam. I just. Wow. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm at a loss for words. This is just not the start I expected from this game. But anyway, this Pex is really fun. I think he goes Driller Tar, and he goes Tar on a Fusion Bolt that does 50. Oh my, that's a lot. No way, this is Scarf Tar, right? That would be kind of cool, but I don't think that's the thing. I think it's probably banded or it's not Assault Vest because Assault Vest would have taken less than 50. Hmm. Unless it's like a weird spread for Assault Vest. I don't think so. He's gonna go Landorus on the drill. Okay. Wow. This is a start. Not really sure how to describe the start, but it is a start. Let that be known. I think you just go Lottie here for your Ice Beam. I think that was more than a fine play because like Lottie doesn't check anything besides Lucha, and you've packed. So yeah, I mean, you go Lottie here, and if you have got Fog, you click it, but I don't think he has Fog, so probably just click Beam, unless he could go Celestial out on the Boom, but that invites the Specs Coco in, and potentially the Gyarados in. The Gyarados is really, really threatening. I think that's probably what's going to win Bengay OST, quite frankly. Hmm. He goes to Celestial out on the Magear now. Okay. So Electric Train is not up. So this is sort of walled. I imagine we just see a Leech or a Heavy Slam. He goes to the Landorus. I imagine he's going to go for a Sword Stance here. I think Lottie is okay here, but you could, if you're feeling it, just stand and click Heavy Slam. I think that would be a good play. Please tell me you did that. Please tell me you did that. Ah, fuck me. God damn it. This should live a dozen, but you don't want this weekend as much. I think Gyarados is going to win this game. I really do. But I mean, if anyone could throw it, it would be Ben. Or if it's just not substitutes in this game, Farfar. He's going to go to Cure and Black here. What? And the drill. Okay, good play. I feel like clicking Dazzling Gleam there would have been okay though. It probably does like 35 to this, and you just go Lando after. But I guess he felt that Magirna wasn't the win condition here, given whatever set he was, so therefore tripping the drill is no big deal, which is fair in its own right, no doubt about it. Fucking open core on my damn phone. Ugh. At least I could see the timestamp in the chat, so I know it's going to go up. Um. Okay. Well, here we have it. Drill is really threatened. There's no way in hell Ben goes for Fusion Bolt, though. I think he has to go for. You know what? Fuck it. Ben is gonna go for Fusion Bolt. He's a rogue warrior right now. I feel it, man. Your Lopunny kick staying in here is not a bad play, but it can be very risky if he sees. Uh, I'm just trying to, because I mean, this turn is pretty straightforward. Like, Craing just has to think what Lopunny kicks views as least valuable here and try and get it right, more or less. Um, Timer's down 180, 120, 180 for Craing, and he goes Tar Earth Power. Okay. Um, I think no matter what with Lopunny kicks, you got to click Pursuit here. Just trying to hope he thinks you're Scarf. But instead he fires Serum on a Fusion Bolt. Okay. And now he goes Drill again. Does Iron Head even kill if it's not Z? I guess it has to be Z then, which means that it was Metronome on Kyurem. It's the only thing I can think of. T minus 20 seconds until Taurus. I'm going to refresh spam on my phone at this point. Fucking hell. This turn is not being narrated well by me. I'm just letting you know now. Timer is cloned down. Should be like, Taurus up. Okay, shit. I'm inning. In. No, phone, come on. In. And I'm still on the first page, number 11. Nice. In or Finch Short 27. Thank you, Perry. He goes for rocks. Good play. All right, so I'm in tour, thankfully. And he goes to sell Steela on the Dragon Dance, so if this is subbed, then the game ends, as I predicted before. Waterfall, no sub. Heavy Slam? Why would you Heavy Slam? If you're going to, you have to commit. But oh, no, no, no. Fuck me. Oh, my head hurts. Given that he clicked Waterfall there, he might not have crunched. I think he just probably valued the flinch thing. And if he went to it there, it would have stayed in. Yeah. So I don't think you'd draw the conclusion. Why would you ever Heavy Slam there? You're never doing damage. All right, so he gets that turn right at least. So he's at 54, and it just kills, and this is over. Pex comes in, sure. But Earthquake does 82%, and it's not even fucking toxic. It's gonna get the Scald off, but that's not gonna burn. And the finals of Official Smogon Tournament are now finally gonna be won by Ben Gay, cementing the legacy that I discussed before. After a really weird display game 2, he comes back with a strong as ever display game 3 in his crowning moment. Congratulations, Ben. A deserved run, and it was walled by Lottie, but I mean, it's only an Ice Beam to touch it anyway, so it didn't matter. A good game. It's going to be a 6-0 anticlimactic game 3 win for Craing here, and that's a wrap. Congratulations. What? I, you know what? Fuck you, Ben. You're an asshole. Goodbye.